pledge love and loyalty to we country salute. My how we there, my how we born. We sweet salute. We not for make this country fall. Mama salute. We let we salute. This we land we love. We not for make them fall. We let we salute. Then they thief the money, then they fly. They London, they Dubai, then they buy. We there, we just a try. This year don't come up and dry. Then they thief the money, then they fly. They London, they Dubai, then they buy. We there, we just a try. But this year don't come up and dry. We pledge we love and loyalty to we country salute. My how we there, my how we born. We sweet salute. We not for make this country fall. Mama salute. We let we salute. This we land we love. We not for make them fall. We let we salute. This we land we love. We not for make them fall. We salute.
For the wreck the country, for the wreck the country. It's a witch. For the wreck the country, for the wreck the country. I guess I carpets, Gaman Keraka, Gaman Konica, Gaman Keraka, Jamucham, Gaman Monica, Kaipom, Gaman Konica, 2%. For the wreck the country, for the wreck the country. It's a witch. For the wreck the country, for the wreck the country. And they go and big bag, then come and shake. The people that they gen. Then I go and shem. They make me go to chicken and the picture. Now we hope for today and the future. Forgive them by scripture. They make me go to chicken and the picture. Now we hope for today and the future. Don't forgive them by scripture.
Pledge love and loyalty to we country salute. My how we there, my how we born. We sweet salute. We not for make this country fall. Mama salute. We let we salute. But this we land we love. We not for make them fall. We let we salute.
We salute. As in no place like home. I like it talk and talk them, I like it talk and fight them.
Yes. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good day, wherever you are on Mother Earth. Albert Einstein once said, one cannot use the method that caused the problem to solve the problem. He also said that doing the same thing, expecting different outcome, is the definition of insanity. What the French people call imbecility. Today I'm going to deal with an issue, and I'll take my time to deal with it without bias, because it's not a political situation, even though it is politics. It's a sociology, it's a culture that we need to examine and make amendments to. If we cannot, then we are wasting time. And whatever I'm going to say today here, especially with regard to Sierra Leone, I would advise that we take a broader continental look, because there are similarities all over the continent, and especially so on the West African sub-region, that there is a culture, there is a psyche, there is some kind of sociology that is the key setback which we are not looking at. We may not be looking at it because we don't know that this is the real reason, or maybe we know it's the real reason, but we just don't care. Whichever way, anyway, anyhow, it is an issue that we need to be discussing. It is an issue that I believe should come to the notice of the younger generation. They have a duty to take Africa. They have a duty to take West Africa. They have a duty to take Sierra Leone out of the mess that my generation created. You see, there is one thing about life. Your first step towards solving a problem is admitting what you did wrong and how you did it wrong. If you cannot, if you allow the ego to always override your sense of rationality and reasoning, then you'll always be running around circles, going over and over the same thing, thinking that, oh, some magic or miracle would happen. Miracles do happen, but miracles are created by structured thinking, structured planning, and goodwill. I'll repeat that. Miracles do happen. Each and every one of us can perform a miracle. This was part of the lessons that Jesus Christ wanted to teach mankind. I'm not saying this here because I want to preach Christianity. Far from it. I am saying this here because of a kind of Gnostic discovery. The Gnostics are the people who, irrespective of religious attachment, they understand issues as they should be understood. For those of us who think we are Christians, take your Bible, take time and read through it. You would see that most of what is in that book is about the powers in man as they are declared in the book of Genesis, that we are made in the image and likeness of God. I am using the Bible because I think that is the easiest book most people understand. But I would also draw your attention to the fact that the Quran, or the Holy Quran, and the Bible have a lot of similarities. Even though the narratives are not the same, but on the issue of the power of mankind has been the closest in terms of intelligence and abilities to God, it's also in the Quran. On the issue of our ability to take dominion over this earth, it's in both books. Why am I wasting time preaching religion? I am doing so because I want us to understand that in this life that we live, whatever happens to us is what we think and what we create by our thoughts. Whatever happens to us. So we have to stop being stupid, blaming people. Nobody should take a blame for whatever we have done wrong. If Sierra Leone is as it is today, rather than we go all over the place blaming each other, let us look at what we are not doing right as a people so that we begin to do it right. I don't care whatever we think we know. I don't care whoever we think we are, what ascendancy or descendancy we have. If we do not take time to look at what we are not doing right against what we are doing wrongly, we will never get peace and stability in Sierra Leone. For some people, when you say, God not agree, God has nothing to do with our stupidity. God has given us all the powers that we should have to take dominion over this earth. He has endowed us not only with the intellect, but he gave us other resources that we should use. But we will sit down, lay back, want people to do things for us. We would sit down with our obscured mentality of kingship, which we have translated now into prestige through titles, and we expect progress to happen. Life doesn't work that way. Life doesn't work that way. For those of us who have been fortunate to travel to the diaspora, and for those of us in the diaspora who learn from our environments, because there are many of us in the diaspora who are here to eat, sleep, go to work, earn some money to go back to Sierra Leone and continue with that obscured kingship mentality. We don't want to do much. We just want to lay back. It's time we wake up. The problem of Sierra Leone is both historical and willful. I would say willful because what we call education is not about learning all the theories of science, art, or whatever. It's about having the ability to see through your circumstances, the ability to understand your environment, the ability to understand everybody that you live with, irrespective of their background, their origin, etc., etc., and be able to create a balance in the environment. And for us to have balance, there are certain aspects about ourselves that we have to put down. Our bloated ego is the first thing that we have to put down, because Sierra Leoneans have a lot of it. Bloated ego. The next thing that we have to put down is dishonesty, because we want to lay back. We would not think to do what needs to be done. We would wait for somebody's intellectual property and we want to capture it as ours. These are some of the psychological issues that we need to examine, because these are the psyche that we use in the domain of power and politics. And that is why there is the tendency for us to abuse and misuse power and politics. Because what is in our head is already one of abuse. I don't care whatever name you give your group or your association or political party. I don't care whatever number of institutions you establish. You can have your peace commission, your human rights commission, your democracy, whatever. You give it any name. It doesn't matter. What matters is how you think, what you believe in, how you perceive yourself, how you perceive your relationship with the rest of the world, how you're able to understand the differences between you and your child, you, your wife, you, your brothers and sisters, you, your neighbors, you, your community, and be able to exercise what is called interactive tolerance. A group of people who live together and are able to exercise interactive tolerance are able to build sustainable, peaceful, and stable institutions and government. But when people lack the ability to be interactively tolerant, even within the same club or same association, there is always going to be fire. Our political parties, or whatever they call themselves, they are on fire. It's only a fool that will not see the sign on the wall. The APC has been on fire since 2023. The SLPP is taking an explosive trajectory. In the last few days, I have listened to and heard statements from key SLPP members. And I told somebody, we are headed for an implosion in Sierra Leone. I even told the person that I'm not sure we're going to have an election in 2028. We may have some upheaval from within the very ranks of the political parties that will warrant some kind of international intervention to put things straight. This is who we are. Acutely blinded by selfishness, greed, and above all, we refuse to learn to understand who we are. What we care about is what we have been told, the colonial processes that we've been put through that we call education. We know more about how Aristotle and Plato and others started democracy than we know about our sociological systems that are informing and impacting on our inability to stay together. Since 1961, we have been through a mirage. Structural, social, as well as psychological mirage. From afar, we see hope. But the closer we get to the hope, the lesser actual it is. That's what a mirage is. You see as if there is water on oasis. Far away. You would walk for days, you would not meet that water oasis. That's exactly the situation we have in Sierra Leone. And because we have failed to look at the root causes of this situation, we now resort to fragmentation. Well, this law now waste me time. That affect for me on. God for we all man for himself. Well, fine. God for we all man for himself. But the fact is, God help those who help themselves. And who are those that God help? Those that have knowledge and wisdom, who can be innovative. You can have all the book learning, but if you don't have that knowledge and wisdom to be innovative, you still suffer. And we see it in Sierra Leone. We see it. We overproduce graduates, we overproduce school leavers. There is mass suffering because our society lacks that basic wisdom for us to look at what is wrong with us. Why is it wrong with us? What can be done to get us out of this? We don't care about that. We only care, oh, la do me on. Me say la fair money, la bills, because that's what we are concerned about. Bills. Where bills, you not get water, you not get electricity, you not get nothing. Then you drink dirty water. You go hospital, medicine no day, equipment no day, that's no day. Oh, the country tranga, and there are so cause. No, it's all of us who caused it. It's our abject inability to think, to use the power of existence, the intellect. What you're told in the religious books that we are made in the image and likeness of God is the intellect, not your physical form. Your physical form is here, it's part of this art. Your intellect is spiritual, it's infinite. It's a part of God. And God is such a being that he allows you free will. If you relax and don't use what he gave you, you suffer. And when you suffer, don't blame anyone but yourself. If you are given something to do and you don't do it properly, something happens that you lose your life or whatever, don't blame anyone, blame yourself. For example, today I saw a road accident in Sierra Leone on a straight road over 300 meters straight. 2 vehicles collided and everybody died. It's only in Sierra Leone that people have accidents on straight roads and everybody dies. That should tell us something, that we need to sit down quietly and think. We have stopped thinking. Our thoughts are the image and likeness of God in us. It's not you're going to church or mosque. It's how you use the power of God in you. That's what Jesus told that Samaritan. I keep repeating the Bible because now everybody is a Christian. You go to these new churches, they tell you all the kind of stories to make you feel good. They don't tell you the real thing. When Jesus told that Samaritan in Luke 17:21, that heaven is within you, what he was saying is use the image and likeness of God in you. Think properly. When we think properly and find the differences between us, we'll be able to come with a solution wherein our diversity will become our strength. And for us who think we are elites, colonized mentality that we are, we should stop manipulating our people. We've had too much of it, and nobody benefits from it. If there are people who benefit from that manipulation, all of them are foreigners. not Sierra Leoneans. It's a time for us to rethink. APC, SLPP, get a seminar. Put down your over-bloated egos. Everybody wants to be flag bearer. Everybody wants to be Ngicha bearer, etc. Put that down. Put the interests of Sierra Leone before you. Ask yourselves, what do we want to do? How do we want to do it? We can have diverse views about how to make Sierra Leone. And we can select one person and say, okay, you be in front of this. We are going to prepare all the ideas, put them on paper. Then all of us will work on these ideas so that all of us will make a better Sierra Leone. It can even happen between the political parties. Everybody comes with the idea, they put it in one place and make sense. That's what they do here in Norway. Every political party has its area of concern. There are some political parties that are concerned about education. There are some that are concerned about welfare. There are some that are concerned about the aged. There are some that are concerned about the economy. They do their homework. They go to parliament. They come with concrete reasons why things should be done. They discuss it and come out with a solution. They don't go there to show their egos talking bad English. Some of you, it's better use Creole Mende or Timini in parliament. Welcome, sir, Dr. Tue. Hello? Hello. Dr. Tue, are you with me? Hello? I don't think he's with me. Let me call him again. Hello? What is happening? Hello? Hello? Another year is my wife. What is happening today? Why am I not audible? I only hope they have not hacked my phone. I don't hear a word you're saying. Hello? Hello? Dr. Tue? Okay, now it's on. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, sir. Sorry. I can hear you now. I think I did something wrong with the system.
Yeah, I'll follow up. I've been following. I didn't say I hope you know hack you.
Now me hack myself out for do.
I know. I say thank you. That was another great presentation. Mr. Gallo, you know, all what you say are true. And the sad part of the country is that I think since alone get two things that way happen. You get one, the few people in where they successfully manipulate and destroy, and you get the enablers, the rest are enablers.
Now they now call bloggers.
Yeah, well, everything now. Well, you know, say the enablers, the metamorphose.
Yes.
So every
in the 60s now been thugs, now bloggers.
Now bloggers. And so the technology don't use that, they use that as an instrument for further the lifestyle of the people and way. I mean, you wouldn't call it say blogger, say me not to blog out. Say me not to blog out.
No, me not a blogger, me not teacher. Me not teacher. Anyhow they want call me not teacher.
I don't fit that definition because when they just talk, I say I don't fit that definition. So, Mr. Jallo, thank you once more. One of the problems then where Salon gets, if you get a household and you take, say, your neighbor, now for day for fix the problem. Now Nimisa I don't get.
Yes, why not?
Because your neighbor, now neighbor, not your family member. Your neighbor not responsible for your problems. And so when they talk about the way the Selena and the lifestyle, this term we then call 2 times international community. Not even this not a phrase, or I can say 2 times or if I make a phrase, not get one sense. We know the international community exists. Sierra Leone'S them of both parties and people away land. This particular term, phrase where they believe say nothing not the way Salon able to do. Look, in the area of revenue collection, can you believe the revenue where Madabe then projects now 17 billion, but the expenditure where they say would be now 30 billion. So nearly 50%. Now they don't lose force.
So now they have to go and beg for the 30-50%.
Yes, so they have to go and beg now for campaign. But now let's look here. We say, okay, with all witty man to understand where they make that budget. The seaport is the deepest seaport. If you go the travel,
it's the only
campaign,
natural harbor in Africa.
Yes, it will campaign for say once they ship there. We will be the ship. Then they say mass line. It will take 1 month, 1.5 months, or 2 months before it reach. But that ship will take a load from Baltimore or from New Jersey. It not reach Salon. It go tell maybe you reach Europe. They
can't Liverpool. They offload. Then other ship take come from Liverpool.
Then Sunday, other hand they go take Morocco. They go offload before you reach Salon.
And the ship that where they go now them port today. Then they pass very close to Salon. When you look at the route on the Atlantic, then they pass very close to Sierra Leone, such that they before reach Sierra Leone first, before then they reach them place.
Well, maybe not for research. Maybe you want the type of say is it will be a hub, who's international maritime.
Not only the seaport, Doc.
No, I'm analyzing. I'm coming. Just
go ahead.
A little time. What are the type of saying is the thing that way they happen at Salon, not to accidents. You see, there is what they call an economic term what they call income poverty. What we to say not to like for say now wealth. In fact, the income we possibly just they get will they go by the day. It don't become trouble in Salon. And why? Because the ordinary people, small businesses, people who they go import things. Like yesterday, somebody they tell me, "Come, some person go free to go buy something." They say the way go. The people they bring the thing in China, they not go pull them. Now, the last time we were able to be in be 130 billion. Now 250 billion for pull one container. So almost money so people are not virtually they able bring one container, pass and contribute. And how then people they can sell now? People they sending them from here to families, the Kisi Road and it's map they themselves. All that one they don't go because of this water key. You they take money, shoot yourself as president. No country, no dinner this world. All the Western countries them. Now the private sector, the businesses them. Now they make countries and they get money. If they get minerals now, they get them. But then tax the way they collect that revenue now they make them country they make noise. So now Salon and affects them. So we not get the right sort of leadership would understand see how do we get revenue? Before they can read the budget. This thing will be they talk about transportation. I read they talk about accidents there. Now the only accident they occur. We talked about it last time, Mr. Jallo. It want to make sure say you limit the year or the car don't own for Kana Salon than a one. If you make sure say if you get inspection of cars them, let them be valid and then qualify for the road. If you make sure say you remove this road transport, you put them inside the Ministry of Transport and Communication. When to say road transport now, that road, that thing they it redefine in function. We forget insurance them, we for make sure the people in the pay insurance na salon. It's not for just go so no more. It is here people then go take 10. You know,
Not only the insurance.
Yeah.
In this country, every 2 years, you motorcar they go for roadworthy test. Every 2 years.
Yes, yes.
Okay? When you go for roadworthiness test, if na bulb by you headlights, if not they work, pass you fix them before you pass that test. Now I make most people before then they go roadworthy test, then they go to a private garage, then go check all what you need for change by the motor car.
Yeah.
And of course, nowadays it's easy because all of it is checked by computer. You understand?
Well, now we then call it emission.
Yes.
That's
you don't check everything. You know exactly what you're waiting for change. You change them. And you they look them because even the garage self they give you advice. Then they look at what you need for change on the car as against the cost of the car, the number of years. They advise you say, dump this car, buy a new one. If we get a system in Sierra Leone, 60% of the running vehicle them they go for dumping.
Let me just say one thing where I've been tried for drivers. The reason why they work in our country, the SLPP, APC,
not so SLPP no more. Now we mentality.
Now I'm calling. I say APC, SLPP. They call all the parties. There is what you make me and you will call there. Now the only two parties the way is to say down the chain, down the camera.
Now the same bundle of idiots.
So I need to be calling. Yeah, we don't get a third kind of thing. So the point here, Mr. Jallo, you tell me where they listen to all the campaign of your position at SLPP, APC. If they read and they talk about the problems of the people, then they talk about
nothing about that.
No.
The second thing you'll never hear about is how to solve the rift in the party. They will never talk about that. All voting and go tell you, if you not vote for me, how they can't do this, how they can. You not get the money, how are you able to do it? Go ahead, sir.
So the thing I deserve for say, Mr. Jallo, a political party where they as an institution, the authority owner gets, una for begin understand say una they can't rule people and a very big challenge that one day. Waiting una stand for, well, eventually they come as a manifesto. Una talk about which mean why now why you want for make it be president first? Why would a party feel say now una to take over the power of the country? If I don't answer, I will answer that question and define them. Where for me, now for promote the quality of life of the people, well, there is no way be to say nothing will work for una. And here is the thing, Mr. Jallo. One thing you talk about that dishonesty, there you say, of course, now they are underlying factors there. Then are the underlying factors with it. The people in Sierra Leone. And this will get for them more, it go for worse. I they listen to somebody when they talk to this say, anybody where the president choose now once. About the president and the constitution, we don't see an escoroma, I don't make that mistake. They bring Samura Kamara. Then una say Patino, Natida they read they talk at the communal school at the area where they talk. How on earth way Mother Diona could choose who that they come? Primarily, this man knows he gave answer them, questions for answer, and eventually implicate them. Now, it depends on everything the full people bring tribal, regional stuff there, and all man don't buy what he bring. And what he sell to the people for say, who do he want to that the kind of center? Now they depend on the feds. You are with the talk say they read Boku. How on earth we know who left this thing to the people? Let the people choose who they want to be flag bearer. Why na salon and the Skroma don't do a mother build they can't make that same mistake there. And I've been saying one thing yesterday. I've been listening to somebody when they talk about the SLPP. This party, who people have been make them. Now they left up for we. Who people I say, look at this. This party. Do you understand what's in a constitutional development, ranging from the time when people in the Fed for letting drive away colonialism on the surface, where you know how even they begin form why they form the SLPP. One of the can line I have for say not to Mende or Chimney Party or not or which is a party. This was a party where they form for letting get work for independence. And so why the get first matter and others they break away? Because they see say ranka donka inside it. So una they take this party make them like the APC not to person owner. Na Saloon as the owner, irrespective of who that form that party. So today, the political parties and institutions of state are owned by the political parties and the people the way they support them. How the country will go before.
Well,
This
now the psychology what they talk about.
But now let me tell you something, Mr. Gallo. And anybody can refuse for follow that, for believe me. But I believe say that one thing that one day will get for happen. For instance, one, I believe say not in our lifetimes where we will get a third group for able to challenge the APC and SLPP. Not over your lifetime. I believe that. Number two, the SLPP, and I make this analogy based on which at least don't ask yourself how they fix the problems of this country. I believe say the moment where they get a leadership, like the key opposition, now we know say one, the SLPP as ranker, as whatever they are very structured for the wrong reasons, but they are structured. And they get the power for stand against the opposition. One way now the problem now the APC, very unstructured, they all kind of nonsense. The day when they get leader, we get touched like I guess for say, you need what to make the world stable, we not get another world war. When they get the concept of nuclearization, when it come, today, the least country will get weapons, like let's say Pakistan. India know they mess up with Pakistan, like how they mess up with them anymore. Because all man get you own thing. For me, I know they recommend saying I fed in the Fed to APC for say council. No. But I believe that if APC gets a base, right now APC not get a base. If APC get a base in the right way, he really focus on enabling people there with the business na the strong base. Like over there in America, so the Republican there, the south of the country, not them base. You know? And then they're ready for do everything for let them protect their party. The APC not get out with it. APC not get a tribe who they fight for APC. They don't get region who they fight for them. They get people loosely where they want to say the day way and me believe say if a president come, when you say then at the APC, and he adopt something for look after young people, for make sure they enable them, promote them, facilitate things that will make them stronger. Now that one day will bring stability in a salon. And what I mean is a deterrent get for happen in a salon. Not to refer to let the SLPP and say, oh, then why finally they don't get the base where they need now the country based on the good things that we they do. And that's now go only help Sierra Leone. But this problem no good don't know. Because I tell you, Mr. Jallo, what are they right now, what are they seeing on social media, that country is in trouble. And this trouble, if not be careful, yes, sir.
If you go and study the sociology of rise and fall of empires,
no, me, I know they go to them.
They come not to meet, okay. Doc. I want to give me chance.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
I don't talk meat, I do research. Mali Empire was one of the largest empires on earth. The very reason they make it fall now the same reasons they make the Roman Empire fall. Now the same reasons they kill the American Empire right now.
Yeah, internal issues, yes.
In Sierra Leone, those factors emerged after the 2018. I want you to take it from me, whether I'm alive or not. Between now and 2035, APC and SLPP are going to disappear. They cannot work, these institutions. You know why? You know why?
Yeah, I don't know. Give me supporting conditions there.
When a group of people, you know, one of the
reason
reasons why they cause divorce in our homes, when two partners then get a home, then put individual material interests over and above the collective welfare, that home they scatter. Okay? On a broader base, when society don't reach the level, also groups them way for consider as unit, then they begin form sub units inside the same group. Then go call themselves MAGA, then go call themselves Paupa, then go call themselves that. The individual material interest don't begin to supersede the collective interest. This is not rocket science. It has happened before, and it's going to happen again. Sierra Leone, not for the issue of a third, we don't even need a third force because we have many political. Let me finish, sir. Let me finish, sir. Doc. Let me finish, sir. I may not want to be president of Sierra Leone.
I want to let you include. When you suggest the suggestion when you say APCS people disappear,
then they disappear.
The first way they cannot say third force.
A third force will not be created. New political parties will emerge.
Well, okay.
But between the time where then they make them disappearance to the time where the new political parties then they emerge, there will be an interregnum past the international community coincide. Okay? These people cannot work. These people cannot work together anymore. The signs are there.
Well, can I say something?
Go ahead, sir.
One thing I want to let anybody who they listen. Sierra Leone, the destruction where they go through today, I want to put them in a notion of cause and effect.
Mm-hmm.
A cause and effect. And I always say, where you take match, you catch fire, na a small space. Where you see the fire 1 mile, that same fire, they go 1 mile away. Not look at the wind will blow the fire.
At all. Look inside the cause come out.
Look inside the cause.
Yes.
And so this country was never prepared for being independent, just like Rwanda, Burundi, Democratic Republic of Congo. All the countries there. Look, Gambia, small Gambia, so they not get the level of instability. Guinea not get her.
Yeah, because Gambia.
Mali not get her.
Gambia.
So the point is, no, Mr. Diallo, give me one time. No,
go ahead.
Because I live in Gambia, the biggest tribe. I lived there 3 years before I traveled. The Mandinka is the largest tribe in the country. They're Kamarimba tribe, but they will never fight the Wolof. Then they speak and pass Mandinka. Now the Creole of Gambia, but they're not a minority. But not and they limit a Wolof, Mandinka. Now Wolof they talk. They are not so hateful of each other. They can't salute the hateful of each other. And this not start now. Start before even they get independence. Look, you know, and I know, the conditions there will be occur before independence. I wasn't born at that time, but you did it. You were there before. The hatred.
I was a small boy, but I understood a lot of things.
Yeah. The hatredness will take place. Sorry, the divisions and the infighting. Salon not being ready. Look, Democratic of the Republic of Congo. In Rwanda, what make them get genocide? Not because of the thing that will happen at Salon.
And you know, now they not don't know. Now Kagame no more na the balancing factor. The day he goes out, that thing is going to surface again.
It is surface because the majority of people them the minority no one because they may not dominate people.
Yes.
And the moment where the Belgians then pick up the majority of people and begin enable them, the Tutsi, when a minority, they hate that. And then first they go. Even this Mussolini, he get a Tutsi background.
I know.
And Mussolini enable let them can destroy that country after let this man take over. Then pull this guy who did the polygamy, he was a baby when people run. When they get
now you got Tanzania, I grew up. Now I make English no more.
He didn't Rwanda army. Now Rwanda I grew. Now Rwanda, he didn't Rwandan army. He get senior rank in Rwandan army before now they be the come up. He be the country therapy. So the reason why they bring them here is because we analyze, we witness have seen them a lot. And I want people and they pick and they follow up because this country where they call Sierra Leone, it ain't at the brink. And me, the one way me na possible ways do organizations at the highest level academia. You see, international institutions, these institutions, slavery and slave trade, they form due to economic reasons. Slavery and slave trade, it go away due to where you don't have to go in economic usefulness.
Would you agree that there are still slavery, sir?
The United Nations, they form due to economic factors. From where the League of Nations for them. Germany, other countries, the Fed trade. America, they can say, look, now all man they put price points in there. They're not formal because they want to save the world out of another war. And I can argue anybody because I study these things. They're formal for economic factors.
But that's what government is about.
Yeah. So, and the other thing, World Bank, IMF, they're all WTO, economic factors. And this international organization, when they be formed this year, Sierra Leone and the majority, 99% of countries in Africa, they're all there under colonial rule. So they did not form them because they want to save Africa, they want to save Sierra Leone. And me, I don't know why now, United Nations, they can't pay for. No, they did not form it because they want to save Africa. And so this talk for the save from Samura Kamara, you and the international community can't pay for. International community not get anything that they save some. And if you look at the tenants there, where it is for let them form the IMF, where they go now New Hampshire, New Hampshire and America, where they go sit down and say, finally, they will make the thing. The World Bank, now for construction, then form and say, okay, let me just create another issue. So there's nothing. I want people. The problem.
Then form the World Bank for put money for lend Europe for reconstruct after the Second World War.
Well, in general, they not put Europe from Nigeria.
Now later they expand.
Yeah.
The primary goal was to gradually phase out the Marshall Plan, then big turn them into loan. Because Marshall Plan was like aid. You understand? That's so the World Bank emerged. Then by the time we begin getting independence, then bring we into the fold.
Well, so the problem is we not get members of parliament and president and Asalo understand how the international system works. Because now
we're not in stadium, Doc.
Yeah.
We're not in stadium. Let's face the fact.
No, exactly.
We're not in stadium. We are ignorant about global politics. We are ignorant about even with cultural politics.
Of course.
Everything has to go face experts.
Yeah. Well,
how you go take expert for can't tell you what you pour society? Huh?
You know, even self the one within other song.
We are a disgrace. We are a disgrace, honestly.
Yeah. And the one like this year, the other thing is, we don't talk about this a lot. Mr. Jallo, from 1992, where SLPP, NPRC then take over Sierra Leone.
Let us say sorry. Now SLPP now they been called themselves NPRC.
From the time when they take over Sierra Leone.
National Advisory Council,
let people not begin for class me.
No, not what people they say. We are talking about the sanity and sanctity of Sierra Leone.
No, Mr. Jallo, wait someone now. Let me say something because you know one of the things they want to I write something about human development in Sierra Leone, and my focus is I ask a question during my research for say why the people of Sierra Leone not ever experience human development. That was my question, because I believe say Salon and I answered the question by looking at a host of stuff. Then Sierra Leone has not ever kind of experienced human development
At all. That's a fact.
And I know they just make communication based on the judgment where they say UNDP make. No, because if you look at development and dictionary, not to UNDP make them. They see come out from education. And when you look at within a development and how you go able to judge somebody for say experience development, it not exist in Sierra Leone.
Let me take one simple example. I will let you hold your thought small. South Korea in 1961 was a broken nation coming out of a war. South Korea does not have mineral resources. South Korea, after the war, then put emphasis on human resource development. Today, they are a world economy. With all with minerals, look with it and bigger, thief and lie.
Yeah.
So when they talk, say we never experience human development, you are quite correct.
Yeah.
Because when the human resources developed, it no matter if the country get gold or diamond or not get and the country they develop.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you. And so the point why they try to make now is about where you know able to make decisions for yourself, rely on other people. Like, we don't talk about this international community, the international community, all that in a stupid talk. I'm sorry for use the language. But the point why it's time for me now is that we is a big problem. And if Sierra Leoneans then when they all want to get power as soon as Salon, they know they listen to we. Where if don't study, analyze stuff them academically, that Salon they will get problem because they don't get sense. And the thing why it's time for Mr. Diallo, from 1992, now Salon ceased forget an independent public policy kind of a narrative na Salon. Every up to inside and school man. There was
well, I want go beyond small bit on that.
Wait. On a public policy perspective, the policies of the nation, they must be organic, they must be internal, and they must come from the policy statements, policies, instruments of waiting the nation want to achieve based on the political objective of the party in office. If this party, where they can be, who want to be president, who want to be rule this country, they have to rely on IMF for letting go make this, Now a problem. And I want to say another thing. You see, there are, when you look at the policy domain, a policy domain like na compound. Inside this compound, bathroom, they get kitchen, they get toilets them, and they get room there inside the house them. Now so the policy domain there. And the policy domain, it consists of different policy sectors. Agriculture now, all the then different in there. The countries that also they have never not to say now one president, one leader, now make them countries there. As now we begin with transportation, road construction, now can expand the roads in this country, we begin the interstates them. Every president we can now, it just to make that, it not be make skyscraper for say road day, overhead road, it not been do that. But now president, because as the population they increase and the need for transportation, now so then they expand. And they even get public-private partnership. Where people say, okay, Mr. Lebanese man, you na millionaire, when a government come back. Look, this road for go na Kenima, it don't bad. Once now we make this road, look, not to free. When they make this road there, they make toll day. Not of our politics, so for saying now they make now we make this thing. No, in the interest of the people. No more let them promote. So the policies of Sierra Leone since 1992 to now, that's why all poverty, when Senge come, he said they make Salon inside 2030. I said this guy 2039, Salon they be immediately come. He doesn't even understand what he's saying. Because I looked at it, like all poverty restructuring.
May I understand what they talk.
You don't understand what they talk. They all fail because the way they design, the way they write them. Now United Nations, now World Bank, now IMF, they work. Because first of all, the people don't accept that. And that's why even other areas like agriculture, They not ever succeed because they don't even get agricultural policy where they put across to say inclusive enough. It go to the energy where this guy where they can't give so no outside they go you can like no it's right in front. If you don't have an energy policy that is inclusive enough and a nation building sort of thing, for look at within our population of Sierra Leone, the three distinct aspects of energy we represent about energy process, we do say from generation to transmission and distribution. These are all entities that we make. EDSA don't know what they do. Not to EDSA, they do the three things there. Now three different things there. So we
EDSA now for nothing but the name then they get.
Now for nothing. Because where our next bring up
EDSA then sole duty now for distribute what in and supply them.
Yes.
Not so they're responsible for networking or national grid.
Well, now so
not so them business for generate electricity.
Well,
you see, the other thing, I know the law. I have all the laws of business in Sierra Leone. As a matter of fact, the law allows for private participation in energy generation. But the politics of Sierra Leone, this parochial mentality will get now in the whole we country behind Mr.
But they not the design, Mr. Diallo. No go far. The design force. You cannot do anything if you not get a policy as a government.
You can design. Doc, I want to let you understand one thing. Let we create a division between what is on paper and the mentality of the person where they implement what is on paper. The biggest crisis in Sierra Leone is that the mentality of the people going into politics is the setback.
They don't know what they do.
I like they inform. They are parochial and limited in their scope. When APC then a power, it's about the boys around us. When SLPP then a power, it's about Hindu. BD Mia. That's parochialism at the highest level. Government is about a country, not about a region or a people. If we have those diversities, the best solution to it, let we look at how we can decentralize, allow Bombali district, let them plan their own within the national policy framework. Allow Tonkolili then do the same. Bo then do the same. Supply them with the requirement, but don't even interfere with contracting. But when you say decentralization, then for go make road in a Bombali, the Maui they give the contractor from Pujaung, then you are obstructing the process. Because government is about distribution of wealth. Now, when a government sabi distribute wealth, now they get stability in a country. But when a government not sabi distribute wealth, even the political party, they begin destroying self.
Mr. Diallo, all what you say are true, but there is one thing where I've been saying we are not end it. I will be brave for that. I mean, they talk about the policy making. They make policy because now the thing the way you want for can do and you work towards them. And the central piece of any government now for improve the quality of life of the people. So human development now, then they drink good water, then they sleep, then get job. It's an enabling, they are enabling factors towards one goal for improve the quality of life of the people. And so we don't have people and way people to say they understand even that concept and no say this na will stand for. The point we bring about the functions of a government and what are your duty and responsibility as a government. They don't get that. Then for campus say this they can't represent, not represent this. And I makes a longer problem. And so when they come, the policies when they introduce. Now they want to make road, then church road. Let's go to World Bank, they can't Washington DC.
When World
give
Bank
people
give the
the power
money,
now.
then they
Give
go
people
fair
the
one of
power
them
now
party
to-
supporters for go do the contract because they want
Well,
forget on the
they
money.
even get they get lobbyists then they get lobbyists when they pay then they use six figure money, millions of dollars. And so what's happening here is that at the end of the day, these people they get to pay their rent then, they get to pay their mortgage then. So you just mortgage the country. Now, a big thing what I want to say is that if I am president, a president or a party they campaign on everything, but when it comes to implementation, they can forget a priority. And there's no priority in Sierra Leone where they do the things in terms of supporting the people. Look, I been begin say this country is also like Norway, so not to one leader make everything fine. The lights will be there, not to so that lights be there. Now somebody begin, but he left, Usa stop, other person come, now continuity. So, but we on everything point.
Yeah, the government not even get business with light.
One second, please, sir. Hospital lane alumni, hospital lane Awatalo. When to say get over 200 beds them. He did it. I get that video. The woman they can't cry. You say this hospital for where the APC left them. Then for finish no more now. Now for finish, they know they do it because they don't want let they say this now. Then they think say, oh, this now APC. How would they come to one day? If Madam Yoden begin for build a school like that school na Kailau, when a 4.4 billion, then they put the World Bank money. If APC come, they shouldn't say because now SLP will be begin up. This is Sierra Leone, they need for finisher. But we don't get that. So that now above the country. And there should be a focus. You don't have the resources. And we don't know how they begin. According to some studies that we don't do, let's look at Singapore. Singapore today, in the world maritime, 5 million people then get maybe more than 20 to 30% of them ship they would work on the entire world. Now Singapore gets up. It go back technology. They're so advanced in technology that even America, they do business with them. These people, how did they start? They started from farming. If a country cannot feed itself and sell surplus, that country not ever better. Pass the dip and big. A country when they will feed young people and they sell surplus. They started from that agriculture. Then they go to technology and they expand. Today, look at Singapore, 5 billion people. Now $1 trillion economy. They're not a paid from anybody. They focus on the human resource of that country which they get one of the best education in the world.
Now then they begin talk about offshore exploration.
Oh no! If I actually I see the country is so small that now like an island. Then they go.
They never ever talk about mineral in that country until recently.
Yeah. So if you get a country like that, like Sierra Leone, we know say there are key things that we above na saloon. You know they will do everything as a government. Food na problem na saloon. Okay, as a government we can say food, healthcare na problem, and the other thing is light na problem. Person can make ice, it is sell, it get freezer. You don't need for get money as a government. If you get light way effective, take a look at how that one they will help families there, for feed their families there. The climate is hot, the environment. So then they make ice, then they make these people and they get sick. Then the food now they not go cook again every day. It is save income. So you as a president, you say, for these 2 years, I will do only 3 things: communicate with people of Sierra Leone, agriculture, I want to do healthcare, and I want to do energy. Forget about this road, this. Say, if I'm not able to do road, other president they come. Let you focus resources on that. You forget a focus strategy, like a businessman way they do. So this 9% na saloon. Anybody they can no more. Look, Jagaban, they go and waste money. They don't even know in left and right. I want to bring worship. I want to bring pampa. I say this man now. You say then they draw which is then boss them. Which is say now they want to bring. How can Sierra Leone be the mentality of the people is so deteriorate?
Because they put the cat before the horse. Yeah. The cat nine day before the horse they behind, so the load a before.
Yeah.
Like first tell them full of mommy they go to Molanke, been this year then they go with her. The how they control the Omolanke na in the day before. You know the day behind. But we they put the Omolanke before, we they behind. The one for go with speed.
I want to go speed. You said they carry go na the ditch. Na they carry go. I got to the carry go.
You know, Doc, we talk and go, we talk and come. Two things have to happen in Sierra Leone for make we get the beginning of progress. First and foremost, we will believe say we sabi small, we for decolonize we minds. The elites of Sierra Leone are too colonial for their comfort. One of the things where they know say the elites of Sierra Leone colonial, they would prefer to go and take a high school leaver for can be consultant than me and you, we understand the culture for advise them. In the first place, the Sierra Leonean, if you give him a piece of advice where he admire, the first way they do is they take and quietly go promote and say, "Na your idea." You understand? Now I make we like this secret society mentality. I want for talk to Mother Bio, then go tell say, "Pass you go talk to Dandy." So before they go talk to Mother Bio, if I don't tell them first what you want, go tell Mother Bio for. If I don't show a document, now they go to Mother Bio, pa, look at this idea. This is what I have thought about. You know, they say that somebody cow this idea. This is how dishonest we are. A part of the problem, Nasalon. I made that country not they go before. When you steal somebody's idea, we're not doing the original intellectual thinker of that idea. There are things about it when at the implementation where you don't know. And as you push that person out, you don't create fault on the implementation stage. You understand? The next thing about us is that we would prefer to do things badly, then we get something out of them, rather than we invest in something, we go work sustainably, let continuous income come for we. This is what the politicians are doing. Nobody has stopped any politician from becoming a businessman. The only thing is, not misuse the state fund for your own particular purpose. You understand? But as a citizen, you get right for buy stocks and shares.
The conflict of interest.
No, there is no conflict of interest. I beg to differ. Doc, I beg to differ. In Norway, politicians do business.
No, listen, because Mr. Jallo, we don't see now.
Donald Trump, no, they sell crypto.
Wait, no, well.
Do you call that conflict of interest?
Mr. Jallo, that hotel where we buy, where we make it sell up. America, they get the institutions, they will not agree. You see, I understand what he's therefore saying. But if me, let's say like Jagaban, he make him president, he's going to promote his own interest. As far as
but the man get for pulling profit first. If he say the money the way they spend for nothing.
The conflict of interest, they affect anyway. If you're not business,
yeah, but what you know they say, I want to listen to me on side. Now then get laws the way allow privatization, not to so. What we have to do in Sierra Leone, build trust in the society. We launch a capital market, like a stock exchange, something like that.
You know, me, the outside, we go far, Mr. Jallo. Let we begin first for feed Sierra Leone.
We're not able, Doc. Doc, we're not able. We're not able.
No. We able.
We not get the. We not get the Noah. We not get the capital.
I know the Noah. Look, Mr. Gallo. It maybe I sent you pictures, videos.
I know that's not one man venture.
No, wait, Mr. Jallo. Let me say something here. I know people and go they listen to people and we essence that follow education. First of all, I not ever be so pessimistic. Say we not they come out from their nonsense there, and I believe say some of what's make a talk show. Some of we run from Sierra Leone. I get family members they count. We die from nonsense in Sierra Leone. Today, I did think of it. Not be. I can't call who, but I get this. You know, a day inside me before I left. And I always promise say, if I ever get the opportunity, I would want even for lead that country today. And I want for the thing we make problem kind of saloon, they neglect the people. Mr. Jallo, look, first of all, the leader for understand the problem. I know say when they say World IMF or World Bank, when they say it's 2% of the people, they don't get food, they know they eat enough food, and 20-something% the chronic, and they get over 1 million cases of malnutrition. I understand the issues. Secondly, I don't practice the thing. I have get myself into farming.
Have you ever found out almost?
Let me just land, sir. Give me 1 second, please. I'm coming, sir. And for it, not to magic, for you as a leader, you bring machine a salon and you make the loss there we go make, not to like them nonsense there. If I become leader.
Who say they pull the money when you get a budget when a 50% revenue?
No. Okay. Let's say the time wait to Mr. Jallo. I'm not saying now they don't destroy this thing. We see the kind of way they do. But that time will be come. Okay. Let's say for instance, okay, you take money from IMF. From the external debt, what we see then is 23.221 billion external debt right now. If this you come, you take say, okay, I want to take 500 million. Now then you come out if now no go China. You come na Europe, no. You can't buy machine there. Mrs. Jallo, the secret of Sierra Leone na way camp and food problem, the government not able to put in hands straight for let it support.
I want to let you listen to me now, sir. Doc, I want to let you listen to me now.
We go begin first that world market. We don't need that. We need people who they get lights.
I want to let you listen to me, Doc.
Go ahead, sir. Go ahead.
Agriculture should be a private venture, first and foremost. Since 1961, all governments don't come with agricultural attempts, we don't fail. Sierra Leone gets enough land for produce 11 million metric. They come, Doc. I'm not talking politics. Doc.
It's not politics, so
I am talking about a thing that I have researched. I am talking about a solution to Sierra Leone's agricultural problem. And I did lay me life. If they follow him, if he not work, let them kill me. Some of us are talking because we don't do we homework. Not to book they talking here. Sierra Leone gets they come, that's one man venture. Doc, I want to let you listen to me. The whole of the coastal swamplands in Sierra Leone, cutting from Forecaria in Guinea down to Cape Mount in Sierra Leone, it extends 60 kilometers inland. That area is self-replenishing. You don't need fertilizer and other things. What do we need now? A structured approach to agriculture with little or no political interference. But at the same time, the agricultural project not for disempower the landowners, because this is where we make the mistake most of the time. We disempower the landowners. So to get Sierra Leone up and running, first and foremost, Get a pool, forget people them for invest their money, let go into agriculture. That's where you need a stock exchange. Launch companies where people then go buy stock and shares from. Let them get enough capital for buy and run agriculture. Then the people who are the landowners, get them to organize themselves into cooperatives. These cooperatives should be run by a board of trustees, so that when the company, they can work on the land, then they get an agreement with the people, say, we the employ una for work, but at the same time, what you for pay una as leasehold fee, it will come in terms of percentage profit owner they get from with profits. That way, we'll begin to produce. I know we'll go beyond that, all the details. Not a theory are they talking and I don't see them over the last 5-10 years I they think of them. Individually, you can plant 100 acre, 50 acre, but when it comes for produce rice, you need that kind of arrangement.
Let me say one thing we make, and this is not about paper or book business. When I look at sustainable development, I do environmental science. We're not to environmental science person, but when I do climate change, environment, and everything, I did environmental science. So I did a little bit they talk, and I do a lot of research and stuff in sustainable development. If you look, let's go to Tanzania and Kenya. These people have so many areas of them in a desert, but they don't have food problem. Because first of all, then they look at things and for say, okay, how do we kind of diversify with agricultural kind of ventures then? When people say we will feed the people, they have more population than us, they have a lot of desert and they place them, but then they move, then they do stuff them. Even Ethiopia, and I've been saying before, and I say this, we education not prepare we for less alone better. Because one
now we are talking. Now we are talking.
Therefore, introduce things like policy, public policy, social development programs, them. When people they come, they left with political side. Yes, you don't do political side. But think they want to say they affect we as we race, Sierra Leone, last is alone a race. The rest of us is on a black ball. We are a destructive race, Sierra Leone'S. Yes. So the point here, what the type of saying is, let's look at other people which they do with the work, policy learning. Policy learning. Salon gets 5.4 million hectares of land were available for agriculture. What's in the percentage of the land we get town, we get villages then, where people they really live? They have 5.4.
It's less than 250,000 hectares.
Yeah. So the rivers no mix pandas in the this is not the thing that they make. Okay, so they look at the size of Australia. Now we get lands then, like how you talk to. Mr. Yalo, I'm not talking about individual farming. The thing where they happen at Salon, even table, even milling machines there. Governments know they engage in farming, for say they go farm. No. But the situation don't call. This country will do so. If not a government, they put in hand. Right now, this man, where he can't drive the Spanish day.
He don't destroy agriculture.
When they say, right now, they try, it don't begin make up because you know it's in the rural people and they dey for the party. If they listen to them, they don't begin for the act. If they act for give them money, then they give them money every year. Then they give them money.
But that's not allowing them to grow food.
Governments, every country in the West, table Asia, China, if they're not involved in farming, it's not like they go take machine and go farm. But then they get then cooperative we talk about so. And this is not decentralized process. Okay, where we say, person they go farm, we don't get the rest, they go for Milan. We now did not push out come out rest and machine must go rest with the sleep. If anybody know Mami Street, we get 4 machine them. Then a Mami Street, including the biological local. Then machine them day. We send on rich. We will not be note now imported rice. Imported rice.
Abubakar Kaloko them papa now been there.
Exactly. Well, you know what Abuja they talk now.
As I be that party. If we shall not.
So you see, when when that was small street, we will rest na veranda, ten a door. Thief business not be there, then 10 a day. Like what you said so. So, waiting we die for saying, Mr. Diallo. If I have a solution to food insufficiency in Sierra Leone, the first thing we for do first, you get to bring the people in. Stakeholder engagement. The rural farm or the farmers them, not different regions them. They go the north. It gets people away the farm. It get paramount chief them. It get village elders. It get a young man the way did it. You make meeting. What is not the problem of the farming in this country now region? They will tell you what they want. But the problem they make not fix salon and go make an state house. They can't go to parliament. They pass them. Now, who say it? We're not going inside. Go meet the paramount in the villages.
But now that we done they do from 1961.
Yeah,
Mama make out green revolution. He buy
Mama,
motor
in green revolution, I'm asking they go buy car.
with motor car there.
You know the work. This I'm doing research on stakeholder engagement. If person the law way they make, the one with the law they target, that person they know they involved in the law way they make. I go back.
In the work.
So now.
Well, that's why I said we should consider this cooperative thing.
Well, it's not just
for protect the landowners.
Cooperative they can last. What if they can force? Go meet the part them, the villagers them,
yes, standing a part of the process.
No, the way you don't go meet, they will tell you why food no day, why don't agriculture not they make again? Fertilizer. They know they allow any because they know say terrorists they use them. When they import them, now only government they import.
But we don't need fertilizer in Sierra Leone.
Well, give me time, small Diallo, please. Let me just say this. When fertilizer, I'm talking about the criminal behavior. When fertilizer rich, if you want buyer, first you go to the market, you go buy. We don't go sell in the market. We're not to individuals they bring up. So the problem now, Sierra Leone, we they see the car no, I know what they are more good, Diallo. The car they talk so. The problem is so big that no even know what thing we will do for fix for solve their problems there. Because the one they say we will for fetch will do that, they're not they listen to we and they're not part of us. But
they no one knows what you will they talk. Now we they talk no.
The solution to their problems they are the solutions they need. And that's why we don't get the leadership because you know the only people that we will able to make the change necessary, we're able to say we're able to improve the quality of life of the people. When at the centerpiece of any government or any part of the world, they are not part of, they don't care. They don't care. And the day when they get us way understanding care, we understand why the thing they be, you know, we will see a big change they come. To me, I suggest say any government will come, let them prioritize say, upon all the problems the way they should. If Pampas they not get them, let it focus on specific policy areas like food, like big policy. They affect the health of the nation. But when people have the standard agriculture, not to for rice no more. Not to for rice. Because like so, when I've been doing research, I do something on the World Bank. I look at Sierra Leone. We don't see food stuff where they supplement rice in salon. They don't get problem with. Why? Due to climate change. And I've been doing like an infographic kind of video way before they done that program, that diploma. And the some suggestions they want me. Take a look at the rain there. Rain not be the country November, December. Because Casada, where they supplement rice farming, rice na salon, the Casada don't get problem. Because where water they pan Casada, you know, they grow. Where Moku water they pan petete, you know, they grow. So now Amatan, we they bring this dew, now they make where they plant and Casada, they grow, they germinate. Now, the Amatan, that's someone I wanted. But last 10 years, it don't be it is short and the climate warm and sometimes rain they come. The last cassava will plant will not get nothing as we the root and as we the common and the place. So the point what I try to say is the leaders, the leadership will begin for listen, understand, say is what are some of the things that would affect first, besides even the physical resources them. But for look at the car talk, so climate change is a big issue in a salon. Down there all the art and the problem. There are food stuff there, we don't know they plant them because today dry season, rainy season, we don't function like that anymore. So all the things they need them for factor in the discussion for let you go able change the trajectory what would they in terms of why food no dey na salon. So this na me own said, and for land from other countries. Why other countries upon all this, then they able to feed the people there. Let we learn from it. Policy learning. And so we go able to implement what in they work for we, not to ultimately work for them, work for we. So now this year I feel say go make. Then a lot of things that they come now, later now, in terms of expansion, but forget machine there, for ask the people let them tell you what they want, or for who would need fertilizer, they give them all the stuff they need. Now that's my opinion.
You are very much correct. I know they argue with that. But what you they say, for make we get large scale food production in Sierra Leone, we get for involve the landowners.
Of course.
And if you say they go do a small leasehold, every landowner for producing own, he can sell to owner. It go take until thy kingdom come for make una able produce enough.
If you listen to me, I say stakeholder.
No, I not to you. I just give you say.
Okay, scenario. Okay.
The scenario, not to you are they talk, but I'm not talking against anything you are saying. Okay? The best way, first and foremost, we need for doing research in Sierra Leone with regards the soil, the availability of water, and then thing and day. We zone the country into agricultural productivity areas. There are certain parts of Sierra Leone where they do well with certain crops more than other crops. We don't have a map of that, do we? Do we have a map of that? In Norway, then get areas where then they do vegetable farming. Then get areas where they for take care of sheep. Then get areas for take care of cow. Then get areas for grow potato. Because then do that research, then get all the data. You understand? But everybody want grow everything. We get areas in Sierra Leone where for they predominantly for rice production. The coastal swamplands, the boli lands, Bombali, Tonkolili, Tekambo. Bo is on the boli lands of Sierra Leone. Then swamp the way get inside Botong, na part of the boli lands. And the other thing, the Sierra Leonean need to understand the geology of the country. With geology, they run north-south. That swamp area, it come from near Binkolo, I am sure. It go as far south as Bo till enter to Bont district. Then you get another coastal area where a swampland we take from Foray Carrier, take on to Cape Mount in Liberia. These are the areas that are self-replenishing. Where if we manage your environment well, we don't need fertilizer. When China start for produce rice, they not be they use fertilizer. That's swamp rice production. Then we get areas where we produce millet, then go produce cassava. We can produce tea, we can produce tomato. But have we done our homework? Have we done proper research? We don't go, like how you say, for go ask the people then at the area.
They get that mind. They don't get that time. They don't get that time.
Well, we don't come back to the problem.
They don't get that time. No, well, I'm not
the problem is we governments they're not they plan properly because they're selfish and limited in them. Naim, now we problem. That is why decentralization may be part of the solution. That man na Kabbalah, if he no say na car we able make day and waiting, then he get away for get a cooperative, they work with foreign companies, then begin produce milk, cheese, and butter, then go sell and they make money. They no need for producers. As long as they produce enough for make money, everybody gets a good job, you get good pay. They will buy restaurant and produce nawala. True of us.
Well, let me also try for shock you small if that makes sense. Upon all what we don't talk so, we be very sensible. One side, when people say, now you know the problem. The problem is the people of Sierra Leone, where then they fool all the time, when all they as ordinary Sierra Leone'S then gets 100% how they call and say fault. And the reason why I say so is that, well, somebody can say, well, that's why they're not well informed. But when they say, not to the education of the thing, when somebody want power, if they come out, they see somebody where they abroad, they come with this. They don't ever put in hand by any local kind of organization, even community based, for help the people. Would they there, we don't tire. One go back and country. They say, okay, they go, get mine for saying in village, they go meet the two people then. If you able to go and tell them, say, I want contest.
They go build one buffer and clap for
yes.
Say they can't contest.
Then when they go now, they go to shoot them back them. Then school bag them. They go buy vest, they go shave them by fan. Or straight away, then they take them. So the thing why they say there is, everyone will ask everything.
I see you point, I see you saying it. Come on, go ahead, no more.
So the issue here is, let's go to Jagaban. I don't know if you say anybody don't ask because the level of poverty in the salon is so much that what it concern. Napole can get the 5 million, the 10 million, hey, can get 100 million loan. Then they shave him. This guy. And people, not to say they like him, but they're so.
And now the money they like.
Now the money. And nobody, so everybody don't be a transactional politician. And so the transaction, now they focus on for letting you boil no more for the day, let pot boil. So questions are not asked. So then people are. When last somebody don't ask a politician question about the circumstance where they so. Right now we see they make a budget 2 weeks ago or a week ago. The deficit based on the revenue and income, I get it in.
I could not look figure it did.
No, he did, Mr. Jallo. I get her.
Me, I know.
So now you get people, let's say SLB people, these people, then they cost people. Well, what about APC 10? What about these people go to bed without food? Then they sit down and they suffer the income poverty. They over them.
Like you say, think you do me, like you say you do. Then they try for correct you the cost.
What you they say so? You get people the way they enable the one the way they destroy. I make that this guy, what's in this philosopher American? He say not only people the way they destroy, now they be the problem. He said the one the way people say they watch the one the way they destroy.
Then they keep quiet.
Yes, now they be the problem. And so this circumstance where there's also now make me say, something will happen. Where people say go wake up the people them, we will get somebody where people say maybe not to a politician through democratic means where Salon will change, probably, like in the form of Burkina Faso, because I believe say the country, when we look at the policy areas, the domains, and the different sectors, they so damaged so much that the suffering we're ready for can affect Sierra Leone. We're not able, even economists are not going to determine that suffering there.
They suffering there already.
No, we're not carrying to Mr. Jallo.
If we talk about almost billion for clear container now attacking, that's suffering.
Not 2 million and a billion. That one.
That's suffering, my friend.
Yeah. So, but no, well, people, we're not rich now.
That's suffering. Because me now, like a other container, all they get for do custom, they check the quality of goods. Then they carry and go now the store and say for carry and go. It not cost me anything extra than the official fee. So but when you create setbacks for people, because you want to provide certain cohorts them, way for make them get a living, you they destroy the very institution where they lead.
Yeah.
Because what you do, then jobs and then our taki and then place the way some then guys say they make money. Other people in inside the SLPP who want that job. Now that they bring the internal friction. I make a tell you say APC SLPP then get for disappear. As long as we get this patrimonial, self-centered mentality, now this part of self-destruction we do. They are going to disappear. I'm not telling you they will disappear next year, but I'm telling you between now and 2035, that mentality will then get to now and it cause the self-destruction.
Well, the thing will happen, Salon, which make it will be tough. If you look at civil society, you study civil society closely, Sierra Leone is unique, and that's why they go back to the colonial period. The sin where Fala Sierra Leone, not to natural sin, the evil where the politicians have been planned for that country, the way they affect us right now. People that they come out, not so possible come on a village. These are educated people. Mambu them. That boy Ben Kefala, they form organizations. They say civil society for can't help the people. As soon as a government come, they take they put them, they all nobody know they talk again for them.
Mambo now they talk, they every day na radio they defend.
Yeah, they didn't already. Look na Senegal, what's happened na Senegal? Them boy and I thought first won't bring them from Macky Sall, he fetched that guy. I don't know, not to abuse that other guy. That man will get that ball. We be said the one can bring Adam Collar say for can change the constitution that map. Say go you want to let Peking represent. Macky Sall fetch that man.
What in yeah. I don't forget his name. That part.
When Pula, he will come, you can do the same for make a third which is them boys the way they lead so this president na Senegal a prime minister.
Now, but themselves they don't begin fetch themselves. Let's see the Africa.
I read and get problem. I don't know which problem.
God.
Yes.
We risk get problem though.
Oh yes. Black man they all over a different ratio.
We get problem. We're not able to cooperate.
Yeah.
That interactive tolerance now we not get. And we like shortcut. That's another side of we like shortcut. Then get problem, then two get problem. What in I name self, then the two fellow there. Now Senegal. Then get problem.
So
that in a Benin, poor Nasiso. Do you know the history of Benin? A problem they not solve easily.
They say what? Whose history?
Benin the history.
Oh.
Then political history.
Oh, Benin and their problem, of course. They have a very serious issue.
And the problem in Benin is not too far removed from the problem we have in Sierra Leone. A callous elite class. We not care. We now their own personal interests override even empathy or institutional interest. Now they been a Benin, now they don't begin a salon so. Now they cost for APC and SLPP, let them try. Let them try, huh? That's for them no more. I may go begin talk. I ask you, have you done a research on the rise and fall of empires?
No, of course, I did history.
The same thing we destroy Mansa Musa. Now we see so now West Africa. The things that we destroy Mansa Musa, they all over West Africa. That's why West Africa is unstable.
The self-destruction.
Yes.
I get one thing I believe, Mr. Jallo. In the case of Sierra Leone, Salon is solution it's not so much about SFP APC disappear. It's so much about creating a deterrent.
Well, the people are beginning to get the awareness. I will let you know that.
Yeah. So, well, yeah. No, they're not get to that way. Hey, let me tell you.
Now, few people they make noise, doc. The majority, where they suffer, then quiet too. Then why they go and make blogger? So, if you consent, they not reach 200. Yes, then they gaslight the people, but I will let you understand, say, our people have passed the stage of being fooled. That man don't see the 1 week, 2 week, you know, able eat better. He go like pana. You are talking a year. He go sit down on my look, it's all right, bro. Even with the SLPP, then stronghold, there is a problem there.
No, SLPP, they get more problem now past APC.
Ah, well. So now you don't begin to use RC.
Yeah, then get more problem now past APC.
Not all the Boku Toko then they talk Sierra Leone a time bomb. Oh, and the fire, not to external person they start them. Now within the political parties, then are they the problem they start. So themselves to themselves.
Mr. Jallo, my prediction.
Mm-hmm.
I strongly believe, I'm not gonna say more like for say from now to 2018.
2028, you mean?
2028.
Mm-hmm.
The time bomb where you talk about and the readiness where Mother Building gets because the guy you didn't know is so. The Prime Minister, if you believe say you don't do well for the people, let them go na the police station. People then go decide say yes, this Prime Minister I do for the people more with the vote and back. But when they see people and get mind, then they look people that they which is they say, we don't bring development, we don't agree to take part in our government because we are the camp oiler. Who's kind of nonsense that one?
Well, do you think the people will react?
And they underestimate the population because the last time I checked, by human creation, human being are the most dangerous person. If they push person at the wall, say where that person ready back for pushing out my problem.
That?
And I see say the problem with this alone. If Mother Bio, it force itself, the kind of nature, we can let them protect her, let them know, take them to prosecution.
That's the key that is going to spark off this problem.
Yeah.
That's the key.
And so it force itself, like problem. And I get one country where they not be fed when they get independence. Now the colonial self they make them. Then they get the evil people, when are the remnant of the white people, the French, and then destroy them. Take today. Now, how they call it Haiti. This Haiti, the problems the way they don't go for almost 200 or more years.
I know. They were indebted, they seized all the assets.
I don't know if we 200, but maybe we'll hit 100 years, Sierra Leone. I believe say then Sierra Leone will spark to the worst because when you look internally, the people there, now we get crime na Sierra more than anything able record. And if they not the even CIA books, whether they write, whether they
but when people are poor, then you have crime.
Yes. And the one way they describe, we don't see drug don't take over that country. I see dead body now Waterloo, now so then they mass the body, much can they pass. Me I feel bad. The person died and come to her and so they pass, they don't mass. This is happening in Sierra Leone in 21st century. When and done, we get diamond, we get gold, we get this, we get that. You know, the people say, when they think about the ordinary man in life. So this is sad.
And you know the unfortunate thing about Sierra Leone? The people know they all about the diamond and gold and then poor past church arata.
Well, no, you don't wait that too. Because now out of this share thought say they want the diamond and gold for don't save we. And then forget say this diamond and gold, where then they talk about. Diamond you can forget people who they put her into good use.
We sabi bottom, how for use them.
Countries them where they succeed, so all the Western countries, they don't have open minerals. Now open basically commerce. Now they make the laws then able to say they generate revenue. Law and commerce now make them. You then are also they work, they pay tax. If they drive motorcar, they pay tax. If this so they pay tax. You know, the water where they make them, will just go. And you put your mouth beside fit for putter. But Stallone they put him on. I'll tell that guy, Mike Barrow, I say, listen, you see this age-old energy problem, so when I make a plan, an energy plan for the entire country, when I liberalize the markets, look at the population with it, make a grand plan, we have to say this plan I want to sell to the public. You know, the energy generation, okay, usai generate, now just keep on and usai. That ship where they bring so they know will pay. Now make
the ship they take today.
The ship they take today. But now 5% they generate because they get millions of dollars when they get for pay, they not pay them.
Well, the ships I think they get out in and they profit.
Well,
otherwise, them for don't go.
No, they're not really let them go. When they're ready, they go na Turkey. The government said na Turkey, and then they go for them. Let them be. Now they be go big them.
Well, then get out in and they profit.
Yeah, well, the thing is, they only generate the energy within the loss because they've been talking even where Juncker become. They say that they give 5% of light. 5% the light return. And some.
But why do we even need that ship?
No, listen, Mr. Diallo, if you come to like we get a problem of water. You know the problem of water we'll get? We have enough water where they come, where they're able to put to use, where they're able to generate electricity. But as rain don't go, the water don't lose. Because we don't get where would they get at our water. This is runoff.
Because we know they take care of the environment.
Yes.
We don't deforest the whole country. We don't deforest the whole country.
Now the thing now they're able to say, if they don't get the kind leadership priority to come, whether we want decentralization, you want agriculture, whatever we do, now government get for one. If the government, no ordinary human being, not solve the problems of Sierra Leone. If you don't do it, it's a problem. Well,
okay, sir.
Yes, sir. This is a wonderful discussion today.
We need for the garden discussion, as frank as they should be. Because this is what the people need to know.
Yeah.
Not what Mada Biodu and Esco Madu, that's not important.
No, throughout the talk, we'll not bring if you bring a reference no more.
That reference. What's important for Sierra Leone for no? Because some of them here when they talk and the 2-3 people they hear and understand, then they go and begin discussions. One thing where governments and they use for mislead country, then they keep away information from the people. But the minute them observe, say the people they don't begin become informed, then they begin behave themselves. And they begin behave themselves.
Yeah.
And that's our own duty. Keep the people informed. Let them get the correct information.
Oh yeah. That's what we're doing now. All right.
Okay, sir. Thank you for calling. We'll talk again on Friday.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Okay, sir. Bye.
Mr. General.
Yes, sir. I want you 5 minutes.
Hello.
Because I know say you get cold. Hello?
Yeah.
You hear me?
Yes, sir. Loud and clear.
Okay. I say I want you 5 minutes. Where you call this now?
Yeah, give me 5 minutes because this of agriculture interests me.
Okay, go ahead, sir.
You know, the code.
On our for left for mine box site logo make fambo.
When I all of this,
Go ahead, I just pull you leg.
all about these things that look from the world go and tell people and say we can only succeed in that if we change your mentality. Say whether you be teacher or you be politician or so everybody bow for one farm. Now the willingness.
Well, not the willingness is one thing. The organizational structure
Mm-hmm.
now we not get na Sierra Leone.
No.
And whatever organizational structure we get,
Mm-hmm.
in order to take care of the needs of all the stakeholders who are involved in the process.
Indeed.
Agriculture is a whole process. Not
It's
for
all
take
process.
cutlass no more, go na farm, go brush you.
Indeed. Not to one day business.
You need storage facilities, you need this, you need that, you need that. For make you get people and for do all that,
Yeah.
you get for do a research for know first and foremost the needs of the people.
Yes, sir.
Then the next thing, you forget the people and for understand the need for work together rather than for work as individuals.
As individuals. Exactly.
That is where the cooperative comes in. Countries the way they succeed by agriculture, they are mostly controlled by cooperatives. You know what I mean? Saying that the cooperative they go make the farm.
Yeah,
But the cooperative is an institution where they secure certain tools and implements, then they secure data, then secure other things that what the farmer need.
yeah.
Then the farmer, as a member of the cooperative, they access them thing and they use them and pay back.
For easy implementation.
Yes.
Sure. Easy implementation. Now, I thank God the doctor talk about say stock situation me. You know, look at all the country the way get way most of the land in a desert. So the most of the land in a forest, but yes, still no they get food shortage.
Israel,
Because the
Saudi
minimum-
Arabia, now
because
mostly
the minimum
desert, but they
Saudi-
know they get food sorted.
Yes, they utilize the small time with them. Mr. John, look at me. Just from here, take the trauma. Look at this Ubeto de near Winaya. Take her from this block of Asama, Wala, Bintiwala, Kalamba.
But that side there, they don't put money there, they eat them. Gombe. Me, I know about Gombe, I know one call name no more.
All of those guys come up to the Liboya, all that vegetable from this block of Asama. Believe me, with just then two Saya, and Tomabo. If only it's concentrated, believe me, I don't want to say the feed one salono, but you go far.
There areas there where you call so. There areas where you call. If they do 2 planting per year, we possible because the area they all na swamp area.
That's not area.
Then do 2 planting per year. Then go able produce between 7 and 8 million metric tons of rice.
Exactly.
And Sierra Leone, they consume 5 million metric tons of rice. So that extra, they then can export them.
And now, even all these gumbo, this is just a question. If everything is calculated and organized, all these gumbo say, hey, Nigeria, they will people, they don't have best, they don't call Shady Boy, Guinea, they don't. Because this is not well planned. It's not well planned.
It's not planned because everything na Sierra Leone na politics. Education na politics. Agriculture na politics. Buy boku tractor, buy boku motocar, make noise. That's not the thing. Get the management system where go be sustainable, where the people will able to understand and work with.
Mr. Jalo, 2 years ago, they have boku tractor. Now look at them back. What are the agriculture?
Not a tractor, they do work, na the people them.
So that poor man not able to get the money for carrying tractor by hour. If they tell you how much it be. So what's in at the essence? What's in at the essence? So all of this is the structure, the lack of structure in the agriculture. If you mention about the other thing of vegetation, look at that Nalugia, all man will say na Yabasi. concentrate there with Yaba.
Finish.
Those Kabbalah areas. Kabbalah, what is the Kabbalah for? Vegetables, carrots, this carrot.
Vegetables. You able grow vegetables. You able grow. You able do animal husbandry, produce milk, cheese, and what in there. You able plant tea. Tea. You can grow tea in Kabbalah. Now exportable good. You can grow this thing out in the column. This thing where then they grow na Kenya, where na the major. That vanilla. Where then they use for make cake. You can grow in Kabbalah.
Sure. Take up from this area, this savannah land, up to Kabia, up to Kolimbakuna, Kolimaka, all that side they granite, they do well and rest.
You na exportable cup.
Take to the Bobali area, this market look bully swamp up to 91 area.
Tego bo.
All of
that boli go tebo.
That Yile area, people are going Yile about 2 months ago. All of that, that's what, that's so it just, so it just, and how is updated, it just connects. Everything is connected.
The point now don't tell you so. If you not organize the people them for make them get the capacity for use the implements the way you carry it, then you are wasting time. If every chiefdom gets in own cooperative, then give every chiefdom cooperative a number of implements. Then say, una use this, but now on loan.
Yes, sir.
Una they pay for them over 10 years. Within that 10 years, you make sure say then get now tractor or that machine and get spare parts. You get away from make the people them get the technology for produce seed for themselves for keep the farming going. You get a strong management system within the chiefdom. You do a chiefdom by chiefdom. Outside and they go granite. You give them the same organization. Pepper. You know, on another dinner salute. Some of what they talk to the abo left down, they all think good for and I make it a talk.
Even the issue of what say everybody don't come out to Canada, it will be solved because the people know that there is a structure that if I'm employed or if I do agriculture, there's going to be profit at the end of the day. There's going to be profit.
70% of the Okada driver, the owner gets a saloon. If we get a structured agricultural program where they involve cooperative management and other structured management, they can easily go to the farmland and work. Yeah. And what you get for do for encourage that, get a national plan. We go make sure say telephone, water, and electricity go to the rural areas. And all that thing there where they talk so, the government not get any reason for be directly involved. Get the policy, build trust, let people come and invest. Electricity, let it be a private thing. People and they supply the electricity, then get the money.
Attract investors. Attract investors.
Telephone. Now we get plenty telephone companies there in Sierra Leone. But how efficient is it in the rural areas? Force these companies to put the network properly. Let the telephone, they all over. When telephone and internet, they all over the country, now the first step that for begin move people from the urban centers. Because if that man in a village, he gets in small solar system, he gets small television, he able to see AYV TV or whatever TV through internet, he just sit on a village, he doing work. With politicians and for left selfishness and for left harm. And for left arm. Selfishness is part of the reason you make one not go before. Let us say they know they understand some of them things how then they understand them. But they are just callous and selfish. They not care. Then for left arm. Because at the end of the day, What the country not the work, you yourself you don't have power, you have to not cool. You didn't worries. Anyway, I think we don't do justice today. We go talk on Friday. Yeah? You don't cut off self. Okay, people them, thank you very much. Sankara, Abu Mansari, Asiuswan, Kakucho. Kakucho, welcome. This is the first time I see you here. Welcome. Help we for circulate this channel. Yeah, we don't talk politics, we talk development. And in this channel, no politician, no important person. We are all Sierra Leoneans. We all can be head of state if we want for be head of state. So here, we deal with the issues and we say it as it should be said. The APC and SLPP then get a lot of homework for do for make them become a national institution. If not, then they shoot themselves in the foot. They don't begin them. So let them try see them full, then think. And then use the image and likeness of God for think and understand what thing for do going forward. We need to do that. If not for we, but for we posterity. Una thank you. We go meet on Friday. What is wrong here? Why are you not? Okay.
What happens when truth becomes a tool, not a right? In Sierra Leone, confusion isn't just chaos, it's strategy. When leaders deny what you live, gaslight your reality, and rewrite the past, who really holds the power? Tonight on Truth Unmasked, we expose the tactics, we name the games, we decode the lies. Don't just believe what they tell you. Ask why they want you to believe it.